2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Arnold Palmer Invitational is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group today.
Hi Luke, I'm happy to be out here covering our feature group's play this week. We're in for a very entertaining time as there seems to be a rivalry starting between these two players.
Yeah, well, he might be slight in stature. I think he's 160 pounds wringing wet, but he's big on confidence and bold with his iron play. There is not a flag he won't fire at, so if you want to beat Will Zalatoris, you better go hole hunting. Just a 4-footer remaining. Don't want to miss it. Could be costly. Oh, how about that one?
Making birdie in the first always puts you in a good frame of mood. It'll be fun to watch the round progress.
Currently 1 under for the tournament. The second hole is a long par 3, old typical Redan style at 230 yards.
Yes, the green runs from right to left and chases away from the player on the tee. You can hit it short right and have it bounce on to the flag sticks that are on the right. However, when they're in the back left, you don't want to come up short and left in a low area. That'll leave a very difficult up and down.
That should set up another chance.
Would need to make a long putt to secure a birdie.
Standing over this one, and it's a very long putt.
Looking for another birdie here.
Okay, steady now. And that should secure the par on this one. He's currently tied for second. Rich, the first exposure to the famous lake here at Arnold Palmer's Bay Hill Club and Lodge is the third.
There's a lot of intimidating tee shots on this golf course, Luke. This could be number one. Water down the left-hand side, you obviously want no part of. But if you miss it right in the rough, that is very gnarly and nasty to come out of. The green works away from the player, moving from right to left. The miss is out to the right, but watch out. It's awfully quick coming down that green. Don't chip it or putt it in the water.
This one heading towards the green. Oh, stop it. What a shot. Putting for birdie. Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next. Currently a couple under for the round. The first of the par 5s, Rich, the 4th hole.
Yes, Luke, you got out of bounds on the right-hand side. That shouldn't come into play for the players, but those bunkers down the left-hand side certainly will. If you get a good tee shot away and you find the fairway, the second shot uphill to this par 5, you can reach, but still lots of trouble lurking around this green.
Rich, I love being back at Bay Hill every time because you get to honour the absolute legend of our game, the King, Arnold Palmer. There's just an air of something extra special this week, isn't there?
When you step on the property here at Bay Hill, you know you're in the presence of something special. Arnold Palmer's legacy was really built here, wasn't it? Granted, he absolutely brought everything he had to the PGA Tour, but when you come to Bay Hill and you have all the monuments, especially the statue right there to the right behind number 1 and number 10 tee boxes, you just get a chill down your spine like, man, this is some kind of awesome place. I cannot wait to tee it up here. And saying that, Mr. Palmer did not leave a golf course. That's very easy for these players. But listen, they come back here every year knowing that they need and they want to honor the gentleman who helped form the legacy of the PGA Tour, and that's why they're out here playing for all the money.
Wow, he let the big dog eat there, didn't he? Well, this rough looks to be lush and thick, doesn't it?
Yep, solid connection. This is looking good.
Oh, that's a high caliber shot. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. That was a gallant attempt. It's just about 3 feet away. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Stop if you've heard this before. Tiger is coming off a birdie on his last hole, and that will take him to 1 off the lead. Beautiful swing there. This shot here from about 240 yards. He leads the field by a stroke. Opting for the 3-wood. Sitting at -3, currently in the lead. And here we are with their 4th. A par putt on the table. Nice line. And there it is. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. Let's have a look at the 7th hole, a par 3.
Finally, you have a green that pitches back towards you ever so slightly, Luke, but still coming into it with a good 6-5 iron from 195 yards. It's still a difficult task to get it close.
Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse. A birdie putt awaits.
This is... Oh, yeah.
The putt drops, and we're moving on. The par 4 8th, Rich, challenging tee shot and approach.
Love this tee shot here, Luke. The fairway camber's pretty good from right to left, kicking the golf ball towards that bunker. So make sure to take one less club off this tee. From there, you make sure that you take enough club for your second shot to carry the front edge. If not, that golf ball will come falling back off the green into the drink.
Playing from around 160 yards, is currently tied for the lead. Oh, this one's right down the pipe. Oh, standing ovation after that shot.
Heck of a shot, setting up almost a guaranteed birdie.
Now leading by 1 shot. Let's take a look at the final hole on the front 9, the 9th, and what a tough tee shot it is.
It is it ever. Players want to avoid the bunker down the left-hand side, so inevitably they push it out to the right-hand side, into the rough, into the trees. Now they've got really very little chance of reaching the green in 2. So this is probably the most difficult tee shot on this front 9, and one they have to find the fairway with.
Playing this shot from about 180 yards. Well struck. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Setting up this putt 22 feet from the cup. This for back-to-back birdies.
Well, it's a bit disappointing. Just 3 feet to the cup. Yeah, good job. Nice par. Here we go, Rich. In the lead, late in the championship. It's exciting.
Luke, so far, it's been entertaining watching these two go head-to-head. Not too sure exactly how this is going to play out, but so far, so good. Love watching these two compete.
Henny, what have they got in front of them here?
Now he's eyeing up around 160 here.
That was never really a comfortable shot for them, was it?
Lots of greens in regulation today for this player, but not so on this occasion.
How close was that to going down? And a par putt awaits him. Oh, that looks like a pure stroke. And now that finds him in first place. The par 4 11th resembles the par 4 3rd, doesn't it? The big lake on the left-hand side.
It does. It just has a little more landing room here on the left-hand side, however. But if you lay back, be prepared to go in with a long iron. If you take the driver out and successful, you now turn this challenging hole into almost a birdie opportunity.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. Great looking shot, this. Oh, that's a great shot. And a birdie opportunity coming up here at the 11th. There's part of about 6 feet coming up.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Oh, so close. That was a sensational approach, Rich, but you've got to feel like an opportunity was lost. And the 12th hole, Rich, similar to the 4th hole. Arnold Palmer is really starting to mimic front and back nines.
He does. It's kind of the same thing. Out of bounds out to the right. You got to avoid both those bunkers there, both right and left. You find the fairway. Again, second shot slightly uphill to a green that sits above you. One of the big dangers here, though, is going long. That is a big no-no to miss it long on this 12th.
Getting ready to play their third. He's got a 2-stroke buffer. And this putt will take them to 5 under par. Ouch, that hurts. And this one is for his par. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. So, still currently in the lead after that hole, but Tiger Woods is lurking in second place. And he's down there.
Setting up from about 100 yards.
Going with the pitching wedge here. This one looks like it'll safely make the green. This player's dialed in. What a shot. 3 feet to go here to the hole. And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. And that will take him to 5 under. And another of the uphill par 3s, the 14th, Rich.
This is such a difficult hole because this tee shot lines you up over on the left-hand side where you'll find those bunkers. But if you bail out to the right, well, now you're running into a low area that you have a pretty difficult chip shot to a green that historically is the firmest and fastest on this golf course.
That's a shame. Had a chance to hit the green, but couldn't quite get there.
Bit too much club there, wasn't it?
If my eyes didn't see it, I wouldn't have believed it.
Ah, nicely done. Great chip.
Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage. As we get into the closing stretch here at Bay Hill, the 15th, the par 4.
Strong par 4 here, dog legs from left to right. Don't miss it out to the right in that bunker. Not only are you hitting your second shot out of the trap, but also you've got some magnolia trees to deal with. This is a very difficult fairway to find because that fairway does chase away from you just over that bunker. This is a very strong par 4.
What a shot from the rough. This is gorgeous. Oh, he's trying to silence the young buck Will Zalatoris with that one. Really putting his cards out on the table. Brilliant stuff.
Now 4 shots up after that hole.
3 holes remaining. This is what it's all about. Time to see who is going to get it done.
Well, that's right out of the top drawer. A great shot from our leader.
That drive was simply astonishing.
Opting for the hybrid, I think.
They're going with a bit more club here. Let's see if it was the right call.
That's an absolute ripper. What a shot. An eagle putt awaits. It was on a good line. Just a 4-footer remaining.
This looks like it's got the speed and the line.
Oh, that's a ripper. And that will take him to 8 under. Still in the lead now after that hole.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on? Let's find out.
Seems to have chosen the 3-wood. Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. Oh, that's outstanding. Another great shot by our leader.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 14 feet from the cup.
This one's tracking.
Fair effort, that. Good birdie. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. Rich, as we head to the finishing hole here at Bay Hill, a famous finishing hole, so much drama over the years, predominantly by the great Tiger Woods. But most of the drama starts off the tee.
It does. This is actually a semi-blind tee shot. There's a mound down the right-hand side of the fairway where you can't see the golf balls land, so players won't know whether they found the fairway or missed it right or even out on the left-hand side. Most iconic moments in all of golf, in my mind's eye, Robert Gomez holding his second shot here back in 1990 to claim the title.
Going with the 7.
This needs just a little work to the left-hand side.
Wonderful shot into the 18th and a chance for birdie.
This putt for him to win the event.
Not a bad line. Oh, size them up for the red cardigan that Arnold Palmer made famous. You are the Arnold Palmer Invitational Champion. Congratulations.
And what a week it was. A fantastic victory, sensational victory on arguably one of the tour's